Thank you for being a friend.
You're listening to Rico and the Man
Hawkeye is for nerds.
with Rob Traegler and Peter Martino.
And if you threw a party.
Yes, Hawkeye is for nerds, Paul Snyder. Happy New Year 2022, Rico and the Man, Season 2. I'm Rob Traegler.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, always interrupted by Mr. Peter Martino.
Hey, howdy, hey. 2022.
How are you, sir? How was your New Year? How was your holiday?
It was good. It was low-key. Nothing crazy this year, obviously, with all these COVID spikes all over the place. I was trying to find something fun to watch on TV, and there's no good New Year's specials anymore. It's
and that
Ryan
used to be the
Seacrest.
thing. That used to be the thing.
Yeah, it was something
you would be
that
at somebody's
you look
house.
forward to.
It'd be on a TV somewhere. You'd be
Live TV.
They do more than ever now with New Year's specials. There's 52 of them, but no one watches them.
Yeah, it's nothing engaging about them at all. What am I guessing? Fucking Miley Cyrus's nipple?
Nobody wants to see that nipple.
Pete Davidson's dark eyes.
I saw a great thing on the internet. Pete Davidson is what I think Beetlejuice looked like when he was alive.
Yeah, because I did see that.
That was a great tweet.
I saw that too.
That was funny.
But yeah, the specials are just so weak. Try to be a little different. Try to do something creative. Try to do a comedy bit or something. It's just the same shit.
It's just everybody's just loud and obnoxious and drunk.
Yeah. Fake engagements on the sides of New York City.
Right.
People kissing with their mask on. It's oh my God, come on.
Sad.
It's pathetic.
It's a pathetic way to ring in 2022. But here we are.
Here we are, 2022.
Here we are. And of course, you heard the open. One day shy.
Ugh.
1 day shy of getting there. Miss Betty White, R.I.P.
A legend.
A legend.
And not only 1 day shy of making it to 2022, 17 days from making it to fucking 100 years old.
I know.
What the hell? If there's anyone that we were rooting for to make it to that milestone, it was definitely her. And, and man, 2021 had to give us another blow with that.
Who else is universally loved like Betty White? No one.
That's true. That was actually going to be one of my questions for you tonight is who's going to take her place now as kind of that beloved every grandma that everyone just loves and thinks is adorable. Who's left?
Yeah. I mean, all the Golden Girls are gone now, right?
They're all gone. Yeah. But I mean, Carol Burnett's still around and Julie Andrews, but
but they're neither as likable as Betty White.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
No one thinks about them and goes, "Oh."
Right. That's what I mean. She just held a special place in everybody's heart, no matter what your age was, whether you're male, female. Even my daughter was.
Well, back
really
up. It's
distraught.
2022, Pete. Back up. Whether you're male or female or what.
He, she, they, it.
You forgot Zim and Zerg.
Zim, Zerg.
Got it. Anyway, move on. I apologize. Go on.
But Betty White appealed to them all.
You were saying about your daughter.
Oh, yeah. Adriana. Yeah, even she knew of Betty White, and she was really distraught. In fact, I found out as we were both sitting down to Spider-Man, and I didn't want to say anything to her because I knew she would be upset before the movie started. And ironically enough, Betty White actually appeared in a commercial before the movie started. And that was before I even heard the news. And she was even saying, "Oh, I love Betty White."
Oh, jeez.
And then, of course, I get I see in my phone before the movie starts that she died. Which, great, thanks.
No, I have to have the talk on the way home.
Yeah, I know.
Peter Martino, no way home without talking about Betty White dying to his kids.
I'm so what'd you think of the movie? She's like, "It was great. I really liked it." I was like, "That's great. Betty White is dead."
And it's your fault.
And Spider-Man killed her.
Well, no wonder you didn't like the movie.
Well, no, that's not the only reason.
Uh-oh. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later. But Going back to Betty White's career, like obviously everyone knows her from the Golden Girls and the Mary Tyler Moore Show, but she has a long history in the entertainment industry that a lot of people don't know about. She started out in radio, and she's one of the first women to have her own variety show, one of the first women to have her own sitcom. So she's been, around for a while. She's been on every game show that you could possibly think of.
Yep.
She's going to be missed for sure.
She played Scandinavian on Golden Girls, right?
Yeah. Rose Nyland.
Yep. Rose. Everybody loved Rose.
Everybody loved Rose.
She was so dumb.
What a great cast, though, in that show. That's like one of the best.
Lightning in a bottle.
I feel like a group of four is if you have a good group of four, that makes a great sitcom. Seinfeld, Golden Girls.
I don't know the others. But yeah, I actually have a clip of Rose from Golden Girls just killing the audience.
It's not that easy to make new friends. It sure wasn't for the first Eskimo family that moved to St. Olaf. Especially after they sawed a hole and went salmon fishing in the middle of the local ice skating rink. And then there was the Halloween they gave all the kids whale blubber. And then there was the time they borrowed every ice tray in town to build an addition over their garage.
What was the point, Rose?
I guess after the baby came, they needed more room. The point of the story. Well, gradually they were able to make friends, and they ended up the most popular family in town.
But only because they went out and met people. Isn't that right, Rose?
No, it was because in the drought of 49, their house melted and kept the town from dehydrating.
Just like owning the audience.
So great.
In the palm of her hand.
Great chemistry between them. They were golden.
But yeah, she's dead. And Pete, what is the ritual we do whenever a legend passes?
We have to go to Bobby White Gant archives and see what we could dig up.
Absolutely right. This is Bobby Wygant at her best, trying to dig up dirt on Golden Girls.
Betty, in the book, you say, and you've said this time and time again, that the four of you are the best of friends, and that there is no competition and no rivalry and all that stuff that goes on sometimes. But I wonder, what would happen if suddenly one of you started getting more dialogue and more focus put on any one of you?
Well, I think that's the wisdom of the producers and the writers. They give us all plenty to do. Every once in a while, it's somebody's special storyline, but there's always a second story somewhere that the four of us are always so busy in every show, we don't have time to get into those kinds of problems.
Oh, always the diplomat.
Always the diplomat. That's why everyone loved her.
I love that pause when Bobby's going to the question, though. But was B. Arthur a bitch?
Yeah, exactly. I know it's legendary that you four get along so well, but is Estelle Getty a super cunt?
She always has that one question in every one of her interviews that's very gossipy and tried to dig up dirt,
and she never
exclusive.
Succeeds.
No, never.
Like she's been just completely stonewalled by the likes of Gene Hackman and fucking Dean Stockwell.
I know. Does she really think that Betty White is going to start dishing up dirt?
So we're in the year 2022, Mr. Martino.
Yes.
But I have to say, in 2021, the Rico and the Mad podcast did some good stuff.
We did? Oh, I mean, we did.
We did. Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. We started in April of 2021, and episodes of Rico and the Man were downloaded 12,457 times by people in Los Angeles. So Los Angeles is the top city for Rico and the Man.
Nice. We're
Yes.
going to LA, baby.
We're going to Hollywood. Dun, 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 dun. We're going Hollywood.
We should do that for our 1-year anniversary. We'll go
I
to
think
LA.
so. Yep.
Yeah, not a far drive for you.
Not at all. A little bit of a farther drive for you.
A little bit farther drive for me. And we'll do our show live from LA.
Okay. The top listening apps in 2021, the most popular way to listen to Rico and the Man was Apple iTunes, Overcast, and Apple Podcasts. No surprise there.
Nice.
We did 24 episodes, and in the year 2021, Rico and the Man published 17 hours of new content across 24 episodes.
Wow.
That's 1,005 minutes or 60,340 seconds to be more precise.
Holy shit.
We
did
talked
math too?
Yes, we talked that long, and that was the edited down stuff.
That's true. That's very true. I didn't even think of that.
The biggest achievement, I think, Pete, for Rico and the Man is that in 2021, Rico and the Man episodes were downloaded a total of 17,168 times.
Woo! Gotta applaud that.
No, you don't laugh.
What? Laugh?
Thank you. There we go. There's the point. We were off for a little while. I have to get used to this again.
Little delayed.
Little delayed,
audience.
I gotta hear it. I'm too much chomping at the bit. Is it chomping?
Yeah, I think so. That makes sense.
I don't know. I've heard
Chopping?
champing. I don't
Chipping?
care. I've been chipping and chomping at the bit to hear what you thought of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Do I think it was the best Marvel movie that everyone's writing about and going crazy over? No, not by far.
Okay, but here's the thing. Are you using that against your review of the movie by itself?
No, not really. Because, all right, here's the thing. Here's what really grind my gears about it. I think I kind of figured it out. I just didn't buy into the whole rehabilitating all the villains thing. And I know that was a main theme in the movie, and I know that was what kind of connected Peter with Aunt May, and of course she passed away in the film, spoiler alert. And that was kind of
like...
Spoiled with Peter Martino.
Jesus, you gotta warn us.
Oh, I mean, come on. It's been out for what?
Spoiled with Peter Martino.
So that was my main grievance, but I get that it was the main theme of the film. But my way of thinking is you have all those cool villains together in the movie. You brought them back from various different universes. Let them be villains. You know what I mean? Let them be villains. Let them be bad guys. Let them be opposable threat. I'm a big villain guy. And I think that 90% of why I loved Infinity War and Endgame so much is because Thanos was a great fucking villain.
Yeah.
He was interesting. Yep. He was threatening. He was scary. He was complex. And he made the movie that much more exciting because you have all these guys trying to defeat him. Why not have that for Spider-Man, or at least some of them? I don't know. They could have made Doc Ock have a turnaround or whatever, and they could have made maybe the Sandman, but have a couple of them be actually bad, that they pose as a threat instead of being these cartoony, wishy-washy villains.
Right.
So that was my main grievance in it, is that they're trying to give these villains therapy instead of actually fighting them.
Sure. Yeah, I get you on that. It was a little bit of a cartoony kind of way to knock them all out in one foul swoop.
Right.
And kind of close the book on all Spider-Men.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was a really fun movie. Really fun ride.
Oh, yeah.
Cool to see all these characters interact. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a ridiculous premise from every angle.
Yeah, I agree. It was fun, and I did enjoy it for the most part. It's a great it's a great idea to have all them all together. And you're right, it is cool to see. But just as far as the execution, I thought it could have been done a little bit better. I mean, all the fight scenes were great, I thought. That fucking scene with Doc Ock when he first appears and he's fighting him on the bridge there. That was awesome. That was a great scene.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit too much MJ and Ned, I thought, for a little Ned goes a long way with me. I mean, I get that they're important in Peter's life and everything, but yeah, I thought they could have scaled back.
You heard it here first, folks. Too much MJ, but especially too much Ned.
Spoiled with Peter Martino.
Well, it's just like Doctor Strange has these kids come into his realm all of a sudden, and he just like doesn't help them at all. He's like, "You guys figure it out." They're fucking teenagers, like who are geniuses. It's like,
well, if you don't like teenagers who are geniuses, then you're gonna hate Ghostbusters Afterlife.
What did you think? Because I did not see this movie at all.
So I'm going to try not to give you a
Rico and the Man spoiler.
Yeah, don't tell me that Steve Carell dies in this one, too.
Twice. Steve Carell shows up, 2 different cameos, 2 different outfits, and dies twice. No, but so I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you buy it? Theater?
I bought
What'd
it.
you do? Okay.
No, it's not in the theater anymore. It's 2022.
Not?
Came out in October.
All right, take it easy. Jesus Christ. My God. I don't know where everything is anymore. You got fucking shit streaming. You got stuff going in theaters, stuff going in the IMAX. I heard Get Back is going to be in IMAX now. It's like, who the hell is going to sit for a 12-hour Beatles documentary in IMAX? But go on, I digress.
Oh, starting the year off right. Yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife. So the original was kind of for adults and for kids, but it had a more adult tone. Whereas this movie feels more Spielbergian and for kids more than adults.
Okay.
But it's one of the better fucking sequels I've seen in a long time. I think it's better than any of the Star Wars sequels because it respects the source material. It respects it.
All right.
And what I mean by that, it not only respects it, but it doesn't fuck up the originals. You don't think about, shitty Luke when you watch an old Star Wars movie, but he exists out there in some horrible sequel.
Right.
Whereas this respects the source material. So I have to say I love that about it. It retained the original Elmer Bernstein score from the first one.
Nice.
Which I didn't like about Ghostbusters 2. It had a completely different score.
Right.
But speaking of which, it definitely completely acts like the second movie doesn't exist.
Oh, really?
Not that it says it didn't happen. There's no
right.
It's not that it says it doesn't happen, but there's no reference to it. Janosch doesn't show up.
Oh,
old and shit.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, no. Janosch doesn't show up. And but here's what I will say about it. It's a love letter to Harold Ramis, and I've seen it twice now, and I cried both times at the end. And who would have thought I would have cried at a Ghostbusters movie?
Wow. Well, that's very reassuring, what you're saying so far.
That's all I have to say about it. That's all I have to say about it. Yeah, because I don't think I could go...
there was going to be a but there.
There's no but. No but. There's no... there's obviously things that annoyed me, but there's things that outweighed that. And I can't wait for you to see it so we can talk about it more.
All right. Well, I'm happy to hear that. And I was hoping that this movie was going to be everything you said it was, and it sounds like it is. So that's great. I'm in.
Next week on Rico and the Man.
I hated it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good. I look forward to seeing it. That was actually going to be the first movie that I was going to go back to the theaters for, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah, same. I think I just watch it, okay? I can't say any more about it before I spoil it for Peter Marino.
Spoiled with Peter Marino.
We have to have him back on the show.
He was great. Great way to end 2021 with.
I wonder what he thought of Spider-Man.
Should we call him?
Yeah, let's call him.
Okay, hang on. Let me skip my phone. Sorry, excuse me.
He's probably not doing anything. Hello, Peter.
Hey, Peter, how you doing? Happy 2022. It's me, Peter Marino.
Oh, Peter. All right. Well, anyway, Rob and I were talking about the new Spider-Man movie, and we just wanted to know what you thought of it.
Hey, I love the new Spider-Man movie. No Way Home. No Way Home. I tell you, it took me a long way to get home after that one because I loved it so much I stayed through the end credits.
And what'd you think about having all those other Spider-Mans come back and meet the new one?
I love seeing 3 Spider-Mans in the frame. I mean, it's amazing. You got Garfield, you got the Maguire, and you got Holland right there, and that's a perfect 3-shot. And they took those guys down. They used their teamwork, and it was great.
What did you think about the, as far as Doc Ock changing and becoming good? Did you like that?
I love a redemption story. I'll tell you, I love every movie that has a great redemption story. Rudy, Speed, great movies.
Rudy and Speed, that's right. 2 movies that have redemption in them. You are correct,
I love a
sir.
good redemption story, so I love Doc Ock becoming a good guy again.
Now, I actually found that they used Ned a little bit too much in this movie. What do you think?
Hey, I love Ned. Ned's the greatest addition to the MCU since the addition of Groot. It's the greatest addition since Groot in the MCU.
All right, well, you obviously really enjoyed this movie. Do you have any other favorite movies?
Oh, one of my all-time favorite movies. You gotta see this one. I don't know if you've seen this one before, Pete. Tell me if you've seen this one before, Pete.
Okay. All right, I will.
It's called Attack the Block. It's about a bunch of British kids who get attacked by an alien. It's great.
Well, you are enjoying life, Peter, and I kind of envy that, honestly.
Hey, Peter, listen, we only go around once. I want you to enjoy your life because you are a great guy. Rob's a great guy. Everybody's great, and I'm Peter Marino.
All right. Well, thank you, Peter. You have a good rest of the night.
Thank you, Peter. Whew.
That guy.
That's too much positive for me.
Fucking exhausting.
You watching the Book of Boba Fett?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Yeah. What do you think?
Fuck yeah. I liked the first episode. I fucking loved the second episode. And who wrote the second episode? Who wrote the second episode, Rob? Tell me. Who wrote the second episode?
Someone other than Jon Favreau?
Jon Favreau.
Of course.
Love him. I love him. He could do no wrong in my eyes.
He can do no wrong. He's the best.
I even loved Cowboys versus Aliens.
Did you?
I did. I didn't love it, but I liked it. That was decent.
It wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be, for sure.
Not at all.
People were like, fuck Cowboys and Aliens.
I know. But yeah, back to Boba Fett. I think it's great. I love it. I just feel like Star Wars is so much better as a series now than movies.
It really is. It was the smart idea all along. Because it's such a big sandbox, no pun intended. But to play in, how do you not elaborate on that?
Right.
It makes you not need all that Skywalker shit. Because look what they did to it. Look what they did to it.
They're embellishing and they're highlighting more of the side characters and these other creatures that we may have seen.
Yeah. You didn't like Tusken Raiders or Sand People until now.
Yep. They gave Tusken Raiders a soul.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Do you think Lucas is at home watching and being like, oh, that's not what I thought it should be?
I think Lucas is sleeping like 24/7
in his chamber.
Yeah, at this point in his plaid shirt. No, but it's so good, and I didn't recognize Jennifer Beals at first, and I was like, "Who's this? She's kind of hot." And I was like,
"I knew you were gonna say that."
I was like, "Is that Jennifer Beals?" And I was like, "No, she looks too young to be her." And sure enough, it was her. And I was like, "Oh my god, she looks phenomenal." But I love Ming Na in it. I think she's great. What do you think about the Hutts returning?
I love that it's the twins. I love that.
Right?
Two Hutts, and I love that the guys who are carrying them, they keep cutting, and they're all like struggling to hold him up. Like, why do they need to carry him?
I know.
Like,
I know. So, with all this technology,
I know.
and machinery,
It's like they have to be carried to do damage.
They have to make a point.
But yeah, I thought that was awesome to see new Hutts.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
and a badass Wookiee.
Yeah, an evil Wookiee. What the
Right?
fuck?
Like, why didn't they think of this sooner?
I
That's
know.
the kind
That's
of
the
stuff
thing.
that you watch and you see, and you're like, why didn't they think of this sooner?
Seriously, why didn't we think of an evil Chewbacca?
Right.
It's true. When you watch it, you're like, why didn't I think of that?
Can you imagine how cool it would have been to see Chewbacca fight against an evil Wookiee?
Yeah, would have been
Right?
awesome. It's just so much fun, and I wish they were longer. That's my only complaint.
Yeah. Well, this last episode was a little bit longer than the first, but yeah, I mean, they're so good. And my whole family loves it. Like, everyone from my 4-year-old daughter to like me is into it. So that just goes to show you how appealing these shows are.
Yeah, that just goes to show you how envious I am of that. I'm like, I watch it and then I sit there and I'm like, look at one of the dogs, like, do you like it?
He starts talking to you. Well, I thought that the whole
a little
storyline was a
pedantic.
little.
It's obvious they're not in the desert.
Yeah. But where do you think it's going to go with this series? What direction do you
Well,
think
I
it's gonna
love
go?
that it's dual timelines. We're seeing where he came right after the Sarlacc pit.
Yes, I
Now,
do too.
I do have a question, and I know that this has been highlighted previously, but it did bug me that there was a stormtrooper in the Sarlacc pit.
There wasn't any stormtroopers in that scene?
Nope.
I'm trying to think back to
No,
it.
the Empire had nothing to do with all that. It was all Jabba's goons.
It was kind of cool to see, though. Like, it was a cool visual, and they had the old helmet and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. But
who else
yeah.
could have they used? Who else fell in that fucking thing?
It would be some rando, one of Jabba's henchmen.
Yeah.
Boba Fett, where?
Yeah.
You know what I used to, because, no one ever said his name before in the movie. That's like the first time anyone says his name. And the way Harrison Ford says it, I didn't know the lore of Boba Fett when I was a kid. I didn't know who Boba Fett was.
Yeah.
So I always thought he said, Moldesack, where? So I would walk around going, Moldesack, where?
Moldesack?
Yeah, watch it again, and tell me if it doesn't sound like that's what he's saying.
The book
Go to
of
the tape.
Moldesack.
Go to the tape. The Book of Moldesack.
Oh, my God.
Moldesack, where?
I'm hearing a lot of feedback.
You are?
I am. I'm hearing myself, and it's very distracting.
What about now?
Hello? That's better.
It was my headphones. You're hearing my headphones. I was too close to the mic.
Damn it.
I was too close to the
We
mic,
have to
Pete.
start all over again. Start all over.
Okay.
Thank you for being...
No.
You're listening to Rico and the Man.
Is that our Morgan Freeman?
That is our Morgan Freeman, yes.
Woo!
It's always fun to hear somebody else intro the show every now and then.
Yeah. Gotta, it's not just a women's world. We have to give the men some opportunities too, ladies, all right?
Yes, all you ladies.
Men deserve equal pay too.
Yes. And that's all we're going to say about that.
Yeah.
As you know, Pete, I am a uncomfortably huge fan of John Mayer.
Yep.
For better or worse.
Yep.
Always have been since you've known me, right?
There's nothing wrong with that.
And let me clarify, I'm a big fan of the musician, the man I can take or leave. But that's a lot of people. Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
any actor or actress who's a fucking batshit person outside of their profession, I still like their profession part. I still love Tom Cruise, but
yeah.
I don't want to hang out with him, and I don't know what the fuck he's up to.
Right.
But anyway,
what he's up to? he's filming Mission Impossible 12.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9.
He's jumping off buildings, and he's 75 years old.
I know. He's hanging upside down from planes. Mr. Campbell, are you all wrong? Go to our website, ricoandtheman.com, to find out what that reference was about.
Yep.
But anyway, John Mayer.
Yeah.
The only reason I bring him up is because it's been 20 years of John Mayer. He just put out a new album called Sob Rock. Not a big fan of the title, but it's a pretty good album.
Only 20 years? I feel like he's been around for like as far as we were born.
Well, let's do the math, Pete. I remember the first time I heard John Mayer was when I was in college with you.
Yeah.
I believe it was either sophomore or junior year of college. Must have been junior if I knew you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this little doozy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he was always teetering on the edge of being like cool and being like really fucking sappy. And I think he didn't do himself any favors with this song.
It's a great song, though.
But he got a lot of flack for it. And he definitely became kind of the butt of a lot of jokes around that time.
You got this room for two.
Sing it, Pete.
One thing I left to do. Discover me, discovering you. 1 mile to every inch. All right, no more. I could go on and on.
No, I know you could.
I had to stop. I probably could.
Well, you obviously know that song.
Yeah. Well, all the girls loved it. And of course, like, obviously, you know, you put this on in the car and they're like,
oh, yeah. He got me laid a lot. Trust me.
Yeah.
John Mayer got me laid a lot. It was very good music in the cars and the rooms and the dorms, sheds and the barns.
I'm sorry. I'm totally derailing this whole topic.
No. I just wanted to quickly celebrate 20 years of John Mayer. His whole new album is kind of like a throwback album. Very 80s kind of inspired. The title song on it is literally basically like a version of Africa by Toto.
Oh, really?
You know, that's the opening of it.
Yeah,
You know,
I
but
could
very
hear
Toto.
that. Yeah, I could definitely hear that. Well, the 80s are coming back.
The 80s have been coming back for like 30 years.
I know, right?
I was watching this behind the scenes thing about this album with John Mayer, and he's one of these guys that when he's talking, he's always teetering on the edge of something maybe brilliant or something fucking batshit insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's making metaphors and it's always so heady and it's annoying. And sometimes it's like, well, that is a good point. But I pulled a couple clips just to make a point, but I'm going to just bear with me with this. All right. Go with me on this. All right.
Of course.
Here's just a first clip of him talking about the approach to this new album.
The idea was that I was getting somewhere if I laughed. Right. Not because it's hilarious and it's insincere and it's jokey. It's unexpected. Yeah, we laugh when a sentence ends in a way you don't expect. Or just the song that explains this the most is "Why You No Love Me" on the record, which is funny in the sense that it is so blatantly beautiful and sappy, and it's like this late 70s kind of, you know, all the names. You know, the lyrics are brutal. I've never written more brutal lyrics in my life.
Okay, so I was watching this interview, right?
Yeah.
But the way he talks reminded me of somebody very, very familiar, somebody that we're both familiar with.
Uh-oh.
So you just heard that Mayer clip, right?
Yeah.
The way he talks?
Yeah.
Listen to this. Listen to this clip.
In the way that any given character from The Sopranos, like, we know their every motive, and also what their like foibles and problems and obstacles to getting their desires are. Like, none of that was there for these other guys. and it was almost like the Bizarro World episode of Seinfeld or something, where like, what are you saying by contrasting our crew with this crew?
That is, of course, Mr. Paul Snyder, frequent guest, frequent contributor to the Rico and the Man show.
They're the same people. One is a multimillionaire musician who banged multiple hot women, and the other one is John Mayer.
Here's another Mayer clip.
It's a very thin line between somebody coming along with you on the magic carpet ride or someone else going, I got it. I know exactly what the carpet is, and good for you. I think I'm going to stay here.
Mm.
And so far, because of the way the music is calibrated, it seems like a magic carpet ride people want to go on.
And like you said, it doesn't need a twist because the sort of the psychological state of like, I'm thinking about what would happen to me if this happened.
So I just had to make that observation. I just had to make the observation. I mean, do you hear it, or am I just?
Oh, no,
crazy?
Totally, I totally hear it. But do you think John Mayer is just an awkward interviewee, or do you think he's being awkward on purpose and trying to be ironic in a sense?
I think he's trying to be ironic. Honestly,
Yeah.
I do. I think to a degree he knows what he's doing.
That is funny, though. That is really funny.
I love Paul. He's such a good sport. He's one of the few people that I think I could do a bit like that, and he would not like kill me or be pissed or be passive aggressive. You know, he's always just been stand-up guy.
Well, look, I mean, you're comparing him to John Mayer,
and they're very much alike. Both have huge hogs. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, John Mayer used to get all the women that I was into at the time. He just has to sleep with Bobby Wygant, and then he has my top 10.
I know Dick very well.
There's only one more thing I want to do with you tonight, Pete.
All right.
So, Pete, it's a new year, a new season. I thought, why not try out a new game on the show?
All right. Let's do it. What's the game?
So, do you remember
in honor of Betty White, who was on every game show? We're playing a special game tonight.
We're playing a special game tonight. A game that Betty White would love. Let me tell you. But you remember back in season 1, so long ago, we were goofing on reaction videos. You know, all these videos on YouTube where, you know, people just watch trailers and scenes from
Loki,
TV shows.
reacting to Loki.
Yeah. And they are crazy.
Yeah.
Here's just a reminder of what those reaction videos can sound like.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And so we were talking and we kept saying that it sounded like she was in a porn. Listen again.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
So the new game we have for you today, Mr. Peter Martino, is what I like to call reaction video or porno.
Love it.
So this is how the game's going to work. I'm going to play you a very, very short audio clip from either a porno or a trailer or TV reaction on YouTube. And you have to tell me if that clip is from a reaction video or a porno. Make sense?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, okay. Here we go. So remember, this is either a reaction video on YouTube or a porno.
Okay.
That's all you get. That's all you get. Do you want to hear it again?
Sure, why not? I feel like it's too obvious to be a porno movie, so I'm going to say it's a reaction video.
You're right. That is right. It is a reaction video. A reaction video to the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
Hello, Peter.
So you got one right.
Okay.
All right, are you ready to move on?
I am ready. Let's
reaction video or porno?
Go.
That has to be a porno.
You are correct. That is definitely a real porno.
Sounds like Sounds like an interracial porno, is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
You know how much porno I
you
watch
don't
for this
know.
game?
You know, I was gonna say you probably loved researching for this game.
All right, Pete. Moving on. You got 2
All
right. You're good at this game.
I am good.
All right, here we go. Next clip.
Oh my.
That's all you get.
That's it.
That's it.
Play it one more time.
Oh my.
I'm gonna say it's a reaction video.
There it is. It's a reaction video. This is a reaction video for the Civil War trailer. Captain America Civil War.
Oh, wow.
When
going
you first
back.
see Spider-Man in the MCU.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Oh my.
All right, moving on. Here is the next sound clip. Reaction video or porno? Want to hear it again?
Oh, God. Could go either way. I'm going to say porno.
Nope. That is another reaction video. Let's listen.
Guys, it's him.
May the force be with you.
So, one wrong. One wrong. Moving on. Here is our next clip.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to say that's a reaction video.
Nope. That is a guy with a sex doll.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna come. Oh, shit.
All right. So,
I'm sure that was a fun video to research.
yep, you missed that one. Moving on. Here is yet another clip. Is it a reaction video or a porno?
Reaction video.
Damn, he's good. He's good.
What's that one for?
That is for the Civil War trailer again.
Everyone.
When they reveal Spider-Man in the MCU.
Oh my God.
I got a bunch more. I got 3 more. You want to keep playing?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Let's finish it out.
Let's finish it out. Here it is. Another clip. Sounds like someone's struggling.
God, yeah, I know. I was going to say, is that a porno or a reaction video or a kidnapping video?
Do you need to hear it again?
Yeah, play it one more time. Oh, God. I'm going to say porno video because I just can't imagine anyone reacting.
Well,
in
let's
that way,
find
too.
out. Let's hear the longer version and see if it's a porno or a reaction video.
This man might be the next fate. This is the new Thanos coming through right now.
That is a reaction to Kang the Conqueror at the end of Loki and someone having just a mental fit.
I think you combined a porno video with a reaction video.
I did not. Here we go. Reaction video or a porno.
I think that's a reaction video.
You saw through the slapping.
Yeah, it sounded like actual clapping and not ball slapping.
Oh my God! There's R2D2! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Is there R2D2? R2D2!
It's R2D2! It's E.T.
But you know that's how we reacted when we first saw the Force Awakens trailer.
Yeah, here we are making fun of people. And that was us when we saw it.
I was like, oh my God, it's Chewbacca!
We're home! All right, one more, Pete, and then we're gonna end this game. And this is a tough one. This is a very tough one. You might want to hear this a few times before you make a decision. Okay.
All right.
Just my advice. Here we go.
All right.
There you go.
Would you like to hear it again?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. Is that
There
what
you
he said?
Oh, there you go.
Is it you?
It is not me. It is not me. It is not me, nor Peter Marino.
There you go.
I'm gonna say it's a reaction video.
Look, his asshole doesn't want to let go of it. There you go. Yeah, he didn't want to let it go.
Oh, why?
And so that is the reaction video or porno.
It was a fun game.
Good. We'll have to play it again in the future. Up until what?
That was a very fun game, and that's all to honor Betty White.
That's
on every game show.
Yes. To honor Betty White. Sad to see her go. Rest in peace, Betty White. I think that's it for us tonight, Mr. Martino.
I think so too.
And
we covered a lot of ground.
We covered quite a bit of ground.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for listening to Rico and the Man. We want to hear from you. Send us an email at ricomanpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at Rico and the Man and on Instagram at Rico and the Man Pod. Don't bother following us on Facebook because Facebook is an awful place in the darkest corners of humanity.